So let's break down New Bedford real quick. And New Bedford is actually a very small town, which is I really like about New Bedford because it's a very small town, easy to get around. You can just easy, you can just use your bike, walk. So I'm gonna break down all these neighborhoods so you can kind of give an idea where do you want to stay. Because most people reach out to me, they have no idea where to live in New Bedford. So I'm gonna break down. So make sure you stick around for number one because that's actually one of my favorite areas here in New Bedford. And all the neighborhoods here in New Bedford, they are great. It all depends on your lifestyle. And some of these neighborhoods, they're not really far away from each other, just a couple minutes away from each other. But it is important that you know where to live, so that way you don't regret later if you end up picking the wrong area. So all right. So number five here is it's going to be the downtown area. So the downtown area is going to be right here, and that's going to be between the north end, and it's going to be between the south end, and then between the west side of New Bedford, which is so the downtown is right here in the middle. And right here in downtown is, oftentimes you're going to find some of these buildings that you can rent. And usually you're not going to find homes for sale here in downtown. So downtown is kind of more like a historical area here in New Bedford. And I actually did a vlog in New Bedford downtown a couple of months back. Go to my channel and check those out. That's why I can't wait for summertime, because I really enjoy doing vlogs here in New Bedford to kind of show you the area. And you definitely want to subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about New Bedford. If you're planning to move to New Bedford either now or in the future, you definitely don't wanna miss out. So subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date. So, but anyway, so right here in downtown, and here is the Highway 18. So we're very close to the Highway 18, and there's a couple of restaurants here in New Bedford downtown. And one of my favorite restaurants here in New Bedford is the Black Whale. So if you have never been there, I highly recommend you check those out. Check them out. Really enjoy their seafood here. And downtown is kind of more like a night lifestyle. So if you're someone that really enjoys, let's say, you enjoy going to a bar, clubs, so downtown is definitely a place for that. And now during the summertime, downtown does get really packed. It gets busy with the people visiting, people traveling. Like I said, there's a lot of bars and clubs there. So during the nighttime, it can be very loud. So, yeah, downtown, you're gonna be more like in those buildings. If you're gonna rent, you're gonna be more of in those buildings where you're gonna have the security and those nice fancy buildings. There's not much that you will find in downtown. And actually right here in downtown, you're not too far. This is where it's gonna be the train station, which is we're gonna have the train soon. They said probably like next month or in May the train will be ready. So if you want to stay very close to the train station, you definitely want to choose the downtown area here. And also here too, you're gonna find a couple museums here in the downtown area. That's also where, and here in downtown too, that's also where the public transportation is, the station where if you get the bus to go to Boston, to go to like Providence, places like that. And there's like a hotel here in downtown area. But yeah, very small area right here. This is the downtown area, very, very small area. All right, the next neighborhood that I want to cover, which is actually very nice neighborhood. This is actually where you are going to find the high school, and also there's a middle school there too. It's going to be the west side of New Bedford. So which is the west side will cover right around this area right here. This right here will kind of be the west side of New Bedford, which is from the west side to downtown. You're about um I would say 7 to 8 minutes. Like I said, some of these areas here in New Bedford is not too far from each other. So New Bedford is not a massive town. So all these neighborhoods, they are very close to each other. Now here in the west side, this is where you will find a high school. See if I can change the street view. So this will be the New Bedford High. I actually graduated from this school a couple years back. Pretty decent school here. But this is the New Bedford High, and let me see. Yeah, I believe this is the site, and right next to, no, that's the back. Right next to high school, there's also a kid middle school here next to New Bedford High. See if I can yeah, so right here, right next to New Bedford High, here you have the Keith Middle School, which is a pretty decent school. My niece actually goes there. It's a very decent middle school here. So if you need to stay very close to schools, close to New Bedford High or close to Keith Middle School, then the West End will definitely be the area for you. And which is a decent neighborhood here in the West End. And you'll find some mix of single family homes and multifamily homes, and I mean a lot of the time you're going to find is single family homes here. And also here in the west side there's an elementary school, which is pretty decent school here. Let's see if I can show you here on the street. Right here, this is the elementary school. I mean, I've been here in New Bedford for a very long time now. I know every corner of New Bedford. So if you're thinking about relocating to New Bedford, you're looking for someone that can show you the area, you definitely want to reach out to me. I can place you exactly in a place that you that will fit your lifestyle. So, but keep on watching the video, because I'm gonna share with you. Make sure you stick around for number one area here, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods, and according to niche.com, it's also ranked as the number one area to live here in New Bedford. So, and there's not much to find in the west side of New Bedford other than just the high school, and there's a few restaurants there, some Japanese restaurants, and I think there's like a Dominican restaurant, but there's not really much to find in the west area. And right here in the west area too, so and right here you're not too far from the highway 140. If you come here on Rockdale Ave, and then you make a left right here on Route 6 or Kempton Street, and right here will take you to the highway 140 north to go to like Boston. And you can also take from the highway 140, you can take right here 195, I believe 195 east to go to like Cape Cod, and then 195 west to go like Fall River and like Rhode Island, which is, if you must stay very close to the highway, the west side will also be a good area right next to the highway. Now the next neighborhood that I want to cover is going to be the South End. This is actually one of my favorite areas here in New Bedford. It's going to be the deep South End right here. So now the deep South End, you're kind of far from the north side, and you're about 15 minutes drive to the west side, to the New Bedford High, which is right here in the, so let me see. So right here, this is the deep south, and so this is the west side, like I showed you. This is where the high school and the middle school is, this is the only high school here in New Bedford. We have another high school in the north area, but if you're gonna live here in the deep South End, so you're gonna be 15 to 20 minutes away from high school and the middle school. And let me cover what you are going to find here in the South End. This is one of my favorite neighborhoods here in Bedford, and the reason for that is because here in the South End, that's where the beach is located. I actually get a lot of reach out from people that they're looking to relocate to New Bedford because they want to stay very close to the water. If that's your lifestyle, maybe you have a boat, or maybe you like fishing, swimming. Um, so you definitely want to be in this area right here. This is where the beach is. So on this side right here, we have the beach, and then on the other side, there's another beach here. And the other thing that I really love about this area here is they got a beautiful, decent walking trail right here. If you see this right here, this is a nice walking trail. People walk there all the time. They run. You can walk with your dog. And a lot of the time here in this area too, a lot of people, they have like a lot of the time they have like vacation homes. This is the walking trail right here that I was telling you. And let me go a little bit, let me show you a nice, also here too, there's a lot of multifamily homes. If you're looking to invest, buy some investment properties, I highly recommend check out the South End area. Really a decent area. And let me show you a place right here. I remember back then when I was in high school, me and my cousins, my friends, we used to get out of school and ride our bikes here and to go swim over here. Even though, you're not allowed to swim over here, but we didn't really care. We used to go there every summertime. We get out of school, ride our bikes there, and then we would go jump over here. We would go. You can just walk over here, then we would jump right here. Man, it was super fun. I miss those old times. I don't do it anymore. As right now I'm too busy working, and now I have kids. But back then, when I was like, single and young, we used to do it all the time. So whether if you like to stay very close to the water, or you have kids that they enjoy staying very close to the water, I definitely recommend the South End area here. Super super nice here. And also right here, you can see this ramp right here. If you have like a boat, you can also bring your boat here. I see people doing it all the time. Which is super nice here. I can't wait for summertime. And here's the parking lot. You could come in, you could park your car here. And let me show you right here. There's actually very very nice restaurant here. They have some amazing seafood here. At this restaurant here. This place is packed most of the time. Every summertime, it's so busy. People come from all over the place here just to come eat like seafood here in New Bedford. New Bedford has one of the best restaurants here when it comes to seafood. They catch seafood fresh from the boat the same day. Here, and also here, this area is beautiful to walk. You can walk here. You can ride your bike. If that's your lifestyle, man, this area is awesome for that. Now, one thing I have to say about this area here, during the winter time, because it's very close to the water, so during the winter time it does get very cold here. So if you're gonna buy maybe like a vacation home, then this is definitely the place for the vacation home. But if you're gonna be living here, if you don't mind the cold, you'll be fine. But if you're not, if you're coming from like a warm place, during summertime it's nice, but during winter time it does get very very cold. That's one thing I don't like about this area when it comes to winter time. But other than that, everything else is great. I think I did a vlog there. You could go to my channel and check those out. Now let me cover a little bit more here, this area. So as you move away from, also there's a nice military museum. There's like a park there, the Fort Tabor Park. Really nice. I highly recommend you visit. And there's also I believe there's like a marine, like university, something like that, which is really nice. I highly recommend you check out some of the, like, check out the military museum, some history. New Bedford is very historical city. Very beautiful city here in New Bedford. So now, as you move away from the deep south end, this is the highway 18 right here. So right here is the highway 18, which is the other thing about being like in the deep south end. You're kind of far away from New Bedford High. I mean, sorry, not New Bedford High. You're kind of far away from a high school. So if you need to stay very close to you kind of far away from the highway. So if you need to stay away very close to the highway, I wouldn't recommend the deep south end, because you're gonna be at least 20 minutes before you can get on the highway, like 140 or 195, to go to like Cape Cod, or 140 north to go like Boston. So I wouldn't stay in this deep south end if you need to stay very close to highway, if you need to get on it right away. The other thing too here in the south is, there's not that many schools. They've got a couple of elementary schools and some middle schools there, but there's not that many schools. Although we have, they're planning to build one a big elementary school coming. I think according to an article that I read, is supposed to. I mean, they started the project, but it's supposed to come in 2027. So the next neighborhood that I want to cover, that is going to be the North End. North End is actually very it's a high desirable area, and this that's where you're gonna find most of amenities there. So this whole area right here, that's going to be North End, and North End is actually one of the biggest neighborhoods here in New Bedford. So there's so many amenities there. You'll find like stores like Market Basket, Stop and Shop, and you have like all the schools. You got the Vogue Tech high school there. You also have the middle schools there. That's actually where my son goes. The schools here in New Bedford are not like the best according to niche.com. They don't really rate like high. They're, although they are improving, but if you're looking for like some best schools, New Bedford doesn't really have like the best schools. But New Bedford is not too far from Boston, just 50-60 minutes drive. But so right here in the North End, so here you have the deep North End, which is, if you need to stay very close to the highway 140, if you're going to be studying, let's say in Boston, or you're going to be working in Boston and you need to stay very close to the highway, my best option for you is the deep North End, which is right here. So this area right here, this is the deep North End, and if you see right here, this is the highway 140. So if you're in this area right here, you'll be on the highway 140 within just a couple minutes, and you get on the highway. But if you end up choosing somewhere here like the deep south end, look, from the deep south end all the way to North End, that's going to be at least, you're like 25 minutes drive at least. So you are very far, and if you're gonna be coming to the beach, you are about 25 minutes, which is still not too bad, because like I said, New Bedford is not a massive city. But the North End, this is where you're gonna find all the amenities. Let me see if I show you some. There's a lot of single family homes there, multi-family homes, and they have like Domino's, restaurants there, banks, schools. I mean, you pretty much going to find everything in the North End area. That's why it's so special in the high desirable area. Also very nice area to buy investment properties there too. You're going to find some of the biggest, you got some multi-family homes there, even all the way up to like 6 family homes. So it's very, very, very nice there. So you can see right here we have Domino's. Actually, let me Let me see if I can turn around. Actually, I want to show you right here on Ashley Boulevard. I want to show you. Oh, let me show you right here. This actually used to be like a Chinese buffet, but they closed that place. It's been closed for many years now. I remember going. Used to go there sometimes, but they closed it a long time ago. Um, but you can see here in the north end, especially on Acushnet Ave. I'm going to show you in a little bit. You're going to find so many stores there, and also in Acushnet Ave, it is kind of busy sometimes, especially during the summertime. It does get very busy, very loud. So if you're looking for a place where it's kind of more like quiet, then you probably want to choose a different area, because the north end does get very loud during the summertime. And right here, this is the Vogue Tech, which is actually pretty. Yeah, you see right here, this is the Vogue Tech high. This is actually pretty decent school. My sister actually graduated from this school, and I do believe you actually need to have a good grades to get accepted in this school. So it's a very decent school here compared to New Bedford High. So if you want to stay very close to this school, then the northern area would be the area. Let me see if I can. So Acushnet Ave, this is actually a very long road. It goes all the way to, you can see it goes all the way to Acushnet, and then actually it goes all the way to southern side. Very long road, and let's see if I can show you the street view. And here you'll find a lot of the single-family homes, beautiful single-family homes. And as you drive towards like the south area here in Acushnet Ave, that's when you're gonna find all the amenities here. You got Market Basket. They have like some soccer fields there. They got parks, Dunkin' Donuts. Pretty much everything you will find in this northern area. Again, it all depends what your lifestyle is and what you're looking for. That's why you gotta reach out to me. Just let me know what you're looking for. I can pin place you exactly in a place that fits your lifestyle. All you gotta do is reach out to me. And right here, this is an elementary school right here on the northern side. And this is every summertime we actually play soccer here. Me and my friends, my cousins, we play soccer here. It's really nice. Let me and right here, and right here in this area here too, you're gonna find a bunch of like stores. You got Stop and Shop, and you have there's nice place there. It's a big indoor trampoline park. My son actually loves going to that place right here, Funzy trampoline park, which is really nice. And right next to it they have let me show you a store. They actually just opened the store, which is I haven't been there yet. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I haven't been there yet. And they have the gym. They got the Workout World gym, and they have like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Savers. So many amenities here in New Bedford. I mean, in northern area. So, but if you just kind of give you an idea, so you can kind of give you an idea where to live in New Bedford. Now, the last neighborhood that I want to cover which is rated as the number one neighborhoods to live here in New Bedford according to niche.com, is going to be the Buttonwood Zoo Park neighborhood. And this is actually where I live, and there's a reason why I moved to this neighborhood here, because the number one reason why I chose this neighborhood is the hospital. So here's where you're gonna have the main hospital, which is St. Luke's Hospital, this area right here, and in this whole area right here, this is going to be the Bannerwood Zoo Park neighborhood, and this is a high desirable area here. I mean, homes in this area are more expensive than some other areas, and also the property taxes might be a little bit higher than some other neighborhoods here in Bedford. But this neighborhood, number one, is, like I said, number one, you are a couple of minutes away from the hospital. Let me show you right here. So right here, this is the main hospital, and I actually live a couple of blocks away from this from the hospital, and I wanted to stay very close to the hospital because it is important for us here to have the hospital very nearby. Both of my kids were born at this hospital, and I wanted to stay where I could just drive real quick to the hospital in case of emergency. And also you're gonna find, you can see here, these are like multi-family homes that you can buy for investment, this is really a high desirable area to invest. And also you have some single family homes here, and I actually been living in this area for close to 7 years now. I bought a house in this area and I never had any problem. Very decent neighborhood. I know sometimes people say New Bedford is not safe. I actually when I get some reach outs, people always ask me about the crimes, and sometimes people just say bad things about New Bedford, but I have to say this is actually very decent area here, very decent neighborhood here. And let me show you also why this neighborhood is actually very high desirable. If you see the line right here, so right here, this is where it's gonna separate. So from this side, this is gonna be now North Dartmouth, and then this is gonna be New Bedford. So right here, this is the cutoff here, and also right here is the highway 140. So you are very close to highway 140, and the best thing about this area here is you are just a couple minutes away from North Dartmouth. And you can see right here they have the high school in North Dartmouth, which is actually rated as a high rated high rated high school here in North Dartmouth. And right next to it they also have the middle school. And also in North Dartmouth, that's where you're gonna find all the big stores like Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Because one thing about New Bedford is it doesn't really have those big stores. Like we don't have Walmart, there's no Target, there's no Best Buy. But in North Dartmouth, they have it all. They have the BJ's, which is that's actually where BJ's, one of my favorite stores in North Dartmouth. That's where I get my water, and it's the BJ Wholesale Hub. If you're not familiar with the BJ's, that's where I get my like toilet paper towel, I get water, which is really decent area. So if you want to stay very close, or maybe if you want to become my neighbor, I highly recommend check out this area right here, the Bottomwood Park neighborhood here. And also here they have the zoo. See if I can show the street view. They also have the zoo, and one of my favorite things about this neighborhood too is the walking trail. So you can actually, here you can walk very safe. People walk there all the time. You can jog, especially during the summertime, and you can see like it gets like springtime, it gets green, so green, it's beautiful. I did a vlog here couple months back in summertime. You can go to my channel, you can check that out. And right here you can see this is it's a big field here, People play baseball. I actually used to play soccer here in this area back then. I don't play there anymore, but people they still play there all the time. And you can see right here is Rockdale F, and these homes are you got some beautiful homes here, and they don't usually last on the market. So that's if you're looking for something in this area here, that's how you got to reach out to me, tell me exactly what you're looking for. I could definitely find you one. And oh, let me see, you can see a lady, it's a lady walking over there. People walk with their dogs, uh, also with their like walk with their kids, babies. It's very safe neighborhood here. And there's like Domino's, there's gas stations, Dunkin' Donuts, what's the a Honeydew, so many stuff in this area here as well. But this is just to kind of give you an idea where you can live in New Bedford. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you have any question, you can reach out to me anytime. All my information is in the description. You can also book a Zoom call with me, uh, and we can meet face to face. You just gotta tell me what you're looking for. I'll be more than happy to help you. Until then, I will see you on the next video.